Well, should we get down to brass tacks?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Kill you. Kill you real quick.
Real quick. Right here.
Let's roll some initiative, if you wish.
Not bad. Better than usual.
I always do terrible. Oh! Net 20, baby?
29.
28.
Good God.
You said 28? Hold on. Okay. Terrence, what'd you get?
18.
Barbalina?
Let's see. 16.
Okay. Quincy?
11.
Ballstar?
9.
And Alan Greenspan.
28.
God damn.
So, do their spells happen before, or are they happening on this turn?
Let me check real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did Barbalina get 16 or 9?
16.
Okay.
Are we going to do something for on-off?
Oh, I forgot about him. I'll just put on off at the bottom. Okay, so I think the bonus that you guys get, you guys don't get like a full surprise round on it. Because you guys were approached pretty stealthily. I think you don't get a full surprise round where everybody can act. You guys all moved in position, but you can still cast those spells. So let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Cool. Hey, John, for clarification, so are we all at the bottom? Is the tunnel like on like a similar height level as us? Is it up higher?
It's kind of at a. Can you see the?
Yeah, we're looking at the map right now.
It's a little bit higher. It's a little bit of an incline, but it's not enough to like hamper your movement.
Okay, cool. And he's like basically just coming out of the tunnel at this point.
Right. So at this, like, when you cast the spells, he's still like butt first coming out, dragging the thing behind him. That's so yeah. You throw the spell. I'd say the first spell that you throw on him probably has advantage. The second and third probably not. So whatever spell you want to throw out first, let me know.
Earthbind?
Yeah, let's try this Earthbound. It's a save, I believe.
It's a save?
Strength save. It's going to have to be very lucky. Of 18.
Strength save, alright. You roll a 26.
Cool.
Doesn't hit. What's the other spell?
Slow.
Slow? What kind of spell is that?
Wisdom save.
Or what, what's the saving throw? Wisdom?
Yep.
16.
Ooh.
Nice.
He's going to take a legendary
Yep.
resistance.
There it goes.
Succeed on it.
There's one.
And what was the third spell?
The third spell was just my Beacon of Hope, so it doesn't affect him.
Super cool. You guys throw out the spell. Earthbind hits. He drops the chasm beast. It's blocking his way back deeper into the tunnels immediately. He turns around, snaps, and roars. And you guys almost immediately feel your ears pop with this change in pressure as you can feel just like the explosion's about ready to come. Alan's up first. Yeah, he acts quicker than the dragon.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Okay, so I can kind of tell he's about to do his pop, pop, pop.
Yep.
Can you do a big heal? That's Michael.
Yeah.
This is bad.
I guess I want to morph the Sword of Balfour into the big riot shield. Kind of strafe him. Is this an obstruction here? This thing?
No. It's just like a dried plant. Oh, that was the other thing. This whole area, anything that's white, down at the bottom is difficult terrain because it's so mucky and gross and muddy. Like the mud sinks down into your shins.
So is that half speed or something?
Yeah, you're at half speed.
Okay, I can kind of see little squares. Would each square be 5?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I'll do 5, 10, 15.
You can't do 20. You only do 15.
Right. And then is it an action to just take cover behind the shield?
You can do a dodge action.
Okay. So it's essentially, it's the dodge action. So it's,
Advantage on deck saves, right?
advantage on deck saves and disadvantages on melee attacks to hit you. Super cool. It's going to take us to... So next up, Alan, as soon as you move up closer to the dragon, you can see that it's reacting very quickly. It's as soon as you get up close, you see it move its body in a defensive position, almost like Quicksilver. It's very, very speedy. But what you notice reeking from the tunnel where the dead, weird tentacled crab thing is just this terrible smell, like this like pungent animal like dung smell almost. You're not close enough to like do a save or anything, but like as soon as you realize you get downwind of it, like it's just radiating. You can smell this. It's gross. It just smells like rancid salt and like sweet meats.
Pungent.
It's really gross. It's gonna take us to Terrence.
Alright, what's the level? Terrence gonna cast I think Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
What does that one do?
You can like choose an element.
Spell attack.
So this is gonna be thunder damage.
Okay. Does it need to roll anything?
Yeah, I make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Modifier.
So you got to roll, right?
Yeah, 17.
17's a miss. You throw it out, and it just like it's like you hit it in the base of the neck where it meets the shoulders, and you see its neck just arc as it and explodes in the side of the chasm.
Alright, and I'm gonna tuck myself around the corner. Just hide behind the corner here.
Alrighty. It's gonna bring us to Barbolina.
Okay, she gonna hex the guy and just do her triple attack.
Okay. The shadows seem to coalesce on the dragon as it sticks to its underside.
What ability are you giving it this?
Oh yeah, you can. Oh,
Not saves, just ability checks.
it's not saving throws.
Just ability
Oh, okay.
checks.
The first attack. What's her? Do you know her attack bonus, Mike?
Plus
It
8?
should be +8.
Okay, so that's the 20 for the first,
20's a hit.
Cool.
and
Nice.
a natural 1 for the second,
Oof.
and a 19 for the third.
19 is a hit.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm rolling 2 attacks then?
Yep.
2 damages.
It's a d10.
Yep. D10 plus 4 for charisma.
Oops. Alright, so the attacks were 19, and I gotta add a hex. Alright, total damage 23.
23. Boom, boom, boom. It's force damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
2 slams on it. It's going to take us to... first, you notice that the muck in the canyon, it's already like shin deep and it's super hard to move in. You do notice that it's beginning to sprinkle as you look up, and the dark clouds are beginning to throw moisture over some of the drier parts of the mud. It's going to take us to Quincy.
Oh. I'm going to get right up on him. And then I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Spirit Jewel.
Spirit jewel. So as a part of that, it makes an attack.
Giant ethereal vapor.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a big whip. With
Big whip?
big whip with no, I'm not gonna do that. Just a whip. And then my attack on it is a 23.
Hit.
Okay, it takes 7 force damage, and I'm gonna use my action to dodge.
Is it a bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon?
It is a bonus action.
Oh, nice. Throw up the shield, throw out spiritual weapon, do your thing. It's going to take us to Ballstar. Your ankle, you were probably thigh deep in shitty, stinky mud, staring down a obsidian dragon.
Okay. I'm going to engage the dragon and hit him with my tentacle rod.
Okay, get up melee.
Melee, yeah.
That doesn't have to be melee.
Oh, yeah. I have at least 10 feet on that, right?
I thought it was like 15. I don't know. You have the weapon.
It doesn't say the range where you wrote it
It's
down.
like that.
Okay, well, 3 attacks. First is a 18 to hit. Does the 18 hit?
18 misses.
Okay. Next is a 27 and a natural 1.
Yeah, the tentacle rod has a 15-foot reach.
Oh, sweet.
You can stay where you are.
I'm going to do that then. Actually, I'm going to move 5 feet just in a random direction. That's fine. And then I'm going to bonus action. Oh, wait, I can't. Yes, I can. Bonus action, magic stone. Is that a bonus action? Yes, it is.
What is the magic stone?
It's just a ranged cantrip. That's good. That's 25 to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay, so that's just.
What is magic stone for you?
You pick up a pebble, imbue them with magic, and you just whip them.
I mean, it turns into a baseball, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
So, for flavor, can they just be my good berries?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Okay. For the one tentacle rod hit, that's 2 damage.
Yes.
And for the magic stone, that is shit. What do I roll? 36. Nice. That's 11 damage.
11?
Yeah.
11. What kind of damage?
That is. I'd assume bludgeoning.
Okay.
Magic bludgeoning. I'm trying to read here.
Cool. It's gonna take us to Obsidian Dragon's turn. Let's see. So it's everybody. That's Terrence, Barbalina, Ballstar, Quincy, and Alan Greenspan. You guys all need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
You have advantage because of Beacon of Hope.
Yep.
I'm good at those.
And hold my poop.
15.
13.
13.
Anybody get below an 18?
Yeah.
I think we all did.
Okay.
We all just.
Each creature within Dragon's Choice that is within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
Yeah.
A creature can repeat the saving throw at each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. If a creature saving throw is successful or the effect ends for it, the creature is immune to the dragon's frightful presence again for the next 24 hours. So everybody is frightened.
Jesus.
Which is, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay. So can't get closer and disadvantage on attacks?
For 1 minute. So see you later, dragon.
He is then going to, as a bonus action, take the dodge action. That's his turn.
Okay. That's good.
Do we do...
That is going to take us to on-off, which is not on the field yet. Right. Let me roll for on-off that frightful presence. Oh! Well, he had advantage. He actually makes it. On-off is not afraid of the dragon, but I feel like he's, like, back here.
Probably.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
That feels
Well,
right.
he's gonna try to snipe it with the hand crossbow, which is at disadvantage. Nope, he rolled natural 1.
Why disadvantage? Because it's just the range?
The dodge action. The
Oh, that's right.
Alan Greenspan, you're up.
So,
Jack's me nice.
I cannot move closer, and I'm at disadvantage on attack rolls.
Mm-hmm.
What is a fight?
And at the end of my turn, I can try and save out of the fright?
Yes.
And you still have advantage on
Oh yeah, advantage on the save.
Am I in melee right now?
Yes.
I guess I'm just going to attack at disadvantage and see what happens. First attack is... It's been so long. I don't remember. So, Michael, this says the attack bonus on the sword is 9 plus 2.
Well,
Does that
okay,
sound
what's
right?
your strength?
5.
Okay, so your bonus is 9 plus 2.
Okay.
So,
So with
plus 11.
disadvantage, it is 19.
19's a hit.
Nice.
Second attack with disadvantage. One of them was a crit. But with disadvantage, it's 18.
Ooh, baby.
18 is a miss.
How did we hit with that before?
No.
It was a 20 we hit with.
Third attack, another 18. So just the first one will hit.
Okay.
Damage is 13.
13.
And then I'll just try and save out of the fright, I suppose.
Yep. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
12.
With
12 is a
with
miss.
advantage?
Yeah. You are still frightened. The scent of that chasm beast is beginning to like radiate even more. Everybody begins to feel it. Just through the cavern, whether it's the wind and the rain, maybe some of the wind that's beginning to whip underneath the top of the canyon, because you're about 70 feet down. It's just creating a vacuum that's just wafting this ridiculous, really terrible scent out into the cracks. Terrence.
Yes. Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna cast Mind Spike.
Ooh.
Okay. What does he need to roll?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save? What? 20.
He saves. So
What
he'll just take some psychic damage. Roll
Okay.
that. Uh, 8 psychic damage.
Yes.
Rolling big tonight.
You've done a total of 62 damage to the obsidian dragon.
Bad.
You gonna move or anything, Terrence?
So far, so good.
I'm gonna sit tight and I'll roll for getting out of my. I rolled a 21 wisdom.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, you're good.
You have to clear 18.
Yeah.
You gonna move anywhere?
So does that mean 19?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sit
you're
tight.
18 is good.
Oh,
If you
right.
match, you succeed.
Barmelina.
Alright, so Bradalina is gonna peek out and just hit him again.
Currently where she is, she does not have line of sight.
Yeah, she'll just move out until she can get line of sight.
Think about there.
Yep. Alright, so the rolls are 19,
Hit.
10,
Yes.
and 16.
Miss.
So the damage on that is 16.
16?
Yes.
Dollars and cents.
All right. Next up, who wants to be who wants to take responsibility and roll a d6 for some random consequences for me?
Oh, shit.
I got it.
Joe, do it. Computer.
All right. Joe, roll the d6 for me.
5.
Oh, no.
5. The rain begins to intensify. It goes from like a slight dribble to like pretty steady. Quincy.
Okay. My spiritual weapon is going to attack again. So I assume that it has disadvantage.
It has disadvantage on what?
I said I assume that it has disadvantage
On what?
on the attack.
Oh, yeah. If it's a melee attack, yes.
Yep.
Oh, did Barbalina roll for frightened?
Oh, no. Let me do that.
Yeah, that's only 11. So that misses. I'm gonna cast.
I lost your mic.
Oh, can you hear me?
She did not pass muster.
Okay. Mike, I missed your roll.
It's a miss. It's like an 11.
Okay. That's for melee?
Yeah. And then am I within 5 feet of Alan?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to.
Ooh, no. He's 10 feet away.
Okay. So I can't move close to the dragon, but can I keep the same distance?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You move next to him.
Alright. I'm gonna run over, touch Alan, and cast Freedom of
I
Movement
was
on
about to
him.
do that. I can do it to you then.
So for an hour, you are unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. You can also
Nice.
spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints.
Alright.
Super cool. Anything else, Quincy?
Even if you're underwater,
that's
you
my
can
turn.
move totally normally.
Alright, Ballstar.
I can't breathe, but I can move like a champ.
You got a while. I mean, every round of combat is 6 seconds. I'm gonna do the same thing. 3 attack rolls. Tentacle rod. Another natural 1. 23.
Disadvantage.
Hit.
Oh, you're right. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, they're all...
So that would have been a miss for just the natural 1. Another natural 1. Alright, so the second one's a miss. Wow, that was bad. They all miss.
No, this thing is just way too quick for you. It's dodging everything it can.
Okay, I'm gonna do another magic stone. Jesus. I rolled either a 2 or a 1 every single roll with disadvantage. Yeah, that's it. And then I'll roll my save, right?
Yep. Quincy, did you roll yours?
No, I didn't. Damn.
New advantage.
Jesus.
Wow, that's bad.
I rolled 2 7s. No, I don't
I
save.
rolled the same thing I rolled last time.
Everyone's still super disadvantaged.
This
huh?
is terrible. Yeah, that's my whole turn.
Okay. Dragon's turn. This is where it gets fun, guys. He gets to do... Joe, will you please roll 1d4 plus 1 for me?
5.
Oh my god.
Okay. That is with the plus 1?
Yes.
Okay. So he has 5 separate shotgun bursts that he can put 10-foot radiuses on explosions.
This is gonna kill us.
3,
Gonna hit all of them.
4. He can hit everybody, but they're all separate damage, however he wants to do it.
Alright.
So everybody needs to roll dexterity saving throws.
We have cover behind the rock face.
Who has cover?
Barbalina and Terrence. And these are gone off.
Do we have advantage on any of this?
Not dexterity.
Terrence, where he can place it. He can place it so you don't have cover.
Oh, man.
For Barbolina,
Almost rolled a nat 20.
he can place it so she doesn't have cover either.
I'm gonna lucky out that one.
He puts it within 5 feet of you, beyond where, like, not where you would have cover. So, yeah, everybody roll dex throws.
9.
I need to find a dice roller. Hold on.
That was with the lucky?
I got a 1 the first time.
What was the other one?
5. 4.
Damn.
Rolls.
Oh, man. I think I'm okay. What are we trying to beat, John? I got a 19.
Okay, did anybody get less than a 20?
Shit.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, this will be fun.
Yikes.
Alan Greenspan and Quincy both take... Uh... 46 force damage.
Less than I thought.
I think there's more coming.
Ballstar takes... 14 force damage.
Whoa.
Barbalina takes...
I can deal with that.
18 force damage. And Terrence takes 19 force damage. As it opens up its mouth, and it's just like explosions throughout the canyon, just erupt. Oh fuck! I've completely lost an entire mechanic to this whole goddamn game. Ah! Hold on, I'm gonna write a reminder. It should be getting actions in between of each one of your actions.
Oh, yeah, legendary actions.
Yep. However, it is now going to move its speed upwards. It's going to go up, let's say... How fast does it move? Yeah, it moves up 80 feet. Quincy, Al Greenspan get attacks of opportunity, but you're both still frightened, so
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Would I as well with a tentacle rod?
No.
Did you hit with the tentacle rod?
I hit last turn, yeah. I hit once.
Oh, so it's... Wait, hold on. Oh, only if you hit with all 3 tentacles, it's grappled?
Yeah, it has to hit all 3, and it has to fail a save. It's a...
Okay, so yeah, it's not... So it's up 80 feet?
My opportunity attack was 29 with disadvantage.
Oh my
That's it.
god.
Lord.
I rolled 18, 19.
What about Quincy's?
It was a 15.
Okay. That is the dragon's turn. It's going to take a bonus action to take the dodge action. On off is going to shoot at it with a hand crossbow.
Wait, did you say it dodged again?
Yeah.
It takes a dodge action again, yeah?
Does my attack deal damage?
Do that as a bonus.
Yeah.
That was 17.
17?
Yeah.
On off's attack does not hit. You rolled an 18. That's going to take us to the top of the round, Alan Greenspan.
So to use a potion is a bonus action or full action?
Did we homebrew it? No, it's just an action. It's an action to use it.
Okay. I'm not going to do that. I guess I will just swap out the shield for... Actually, have I been swinging with a shield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That counts?
A sharp shield.
Alright. Since it's 80 feet in the air, I'm going to pull out the spy bow instead and just attack with disadvantage, I guess.
Are we rolling to try to beat the saves? Did we do that? For the fear?
I think everyone did so far.
First attack is a 14, that misses. Second one is a lower, so that misses. They all miss. I'm gonna move up against this back wall and try to escape the fear.
You try to escape what?
The fear.
You try to move against the black wall and what?
Just roll to get out of fright.
Oh, okay.
That's wisdom.
Yeah. You have
Still with
advantage.
advantage.
Yep.
20.
Hey.
Nice.
20 makes it.
Okay.
That's Alan Greenspan. Alan, as you get closer to the dead crab thing, the smell of it is just overpowering. It smells so bad, and you can kind of feel. You know the dragon is up 80 feet now. It just like rockets up really super quick. You still feel vibrations of movement. As coming from the northeast is another crab monster.
God.
You assume, lured by the smell, it's just through the canyon towards the smell of the dead thing. Terrence.
All right. All right. Terrence gonna cast. Maybe we should wait for that one.
Oh, this thing has been slowed the whole time. What does that do for us?
No, not slow.
No. It used its legendary.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static on the dragon.
Okay. Does it have the range for it? 80 feet up?
Yeah.
What does that have to roll?
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence. Okay. That's a 7.
Nice.
What does Synaptic Static do?
Okay. So, let's see. It's going to take 37. What's it called?
Psychic?
Yeah, it's 37 psychic damage. And it has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. So it must roll a d6 and subtract that number from all attack rolls and ability checks,
Oh, dang.
as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Ew. It's going to use another legendary resistance for that.
We're burning him.
So on a failure, does it still take half damage?
It's going to take full damage.
Oh, it still takes full damage on the resist?
Oh, that cancels out. That makes it a failure? Yeah, no, take half damage.
Okay.
That's 2.
Yeah.
How many do we not know? How many
So
are there?
37 is...
Hopefully just one more.
usually 3.
17?
Could be more.
Yeah.
18? You guys have done a total of 113 damage to this thing.
Wow.
And Terrence is going to scoot back a little bit because he did not like getting hit by that shotgun. So he's going to step back about there.
Okay. At the end of Terrence's turn, the Obsidian Dragon is going to... Actually, he can't do anything. Suck. While he's in the air. So that's going to take us to Barbalina.
Pew, pew, pew.
She going to shoot at him.
Shoot him at him.
She gonna shoot him at him.
Madam, shoot him.
Alright, that's.
This is Madam
his
Adam
AC
to shoot
hasn't
him.
changed, right? Or it's AC, I mean.
Oh no.
So first is a hit, it's to 25.
Mm-hmm.
And then an 18.
18's a miss.
And then a 27.
27's a hit.
Alright, so. Man, some bad rolls. 20 damage total.
20. Two of them hits on its chest as it's beginning to move forward. That's going to take us to Joe. If you roll a d6 for me, please.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
1.
Uno?
It's a 1.
1? Okay. The rain begins to subside a little bit.
I think that's good. We should cover this song.
The one shofar
Yeah.
in the middle of the song. It always scares you every time.
Do you think the second chasm beast is coming to feed on the first one or to avenge the first one?
It's coming from the smell, so yeah. That's a good point, I don't know. Probably just the feed, I would assume. But he's gonna see us and just try to eat us, probably.
Okay.
Damn!
What?
Could have cast Calm Emotion.
Does that hit everybody?
Yeah.
I was looking for it. I
Take
didn't
us
have it.
to
I have Beacon of Hope up, though, so.
from the southern part of the canyon. You begin to see the mud begin to undulate as a swarm of other crabs appear, beginning to move towards the center. This looks like one big one, but it's a swarm of them. They're these strange, like, crab-like things with pinchers, but also these tentacles that are erupting from its mouth as they begin to move onto the field because of the smell. Quincy.
Oh boy. Damn it. For a bonus action, I will healing word, Alan. 4.
Oh, jeez, I thought it was 4.
no. 7. 10. 10 hit points. What's the range? Shatter. Damn it. just gonna take the dodge action and try to
Okay.
break out of
Throw your
the.
shield up.
the
Are you
fear.
still scared?
Yeah, so I'm rolling that now. Come on. There we go. Yeah, 27.
Nice. Yeah, you're good. Ball star.
Okay. I'm going to try another Earthbind. It's a 18 strength save. Probably not going to work.
On the Obsidian Dragon.
Yeah.
Strength is rough.
Could get lucky.
Ooh, no, that is a
39.
yeah, it's 26, unfortunately.
Okay. Okie dokie. I'm gonna kind of move south as much as I can, 15 feet.
Is that your last Earthbind?
No. That's only I got 2 more second levels.
You.
Nice. I saved from the fear. I'm good. I got a 27.
Super cool. It's going to take us to the dragon's turn. Joe, if you'd be so kind, would you roll a d6 for me?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna hit.
5.
Damn it.
Damn.
Alright. The, well, let's go do it again. Dragon Breath recharges. It's going to put, would you roll a d4 plus 1 for me?
2.
Okay.
2? So 3 different bursts.
That's not.
Well, I rolled a 1, and I added 1 to it.
Plus 1? Yeah, so, yeah, okay, so 2 different bursts. I got you. 10. 10. So, first one's going to hit Alan, Quincy, and Ballstar. 10, 5, 10. And the second one's going to hit Barbalina and Terrence. So, everybody needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. And if you get below a 20, let me know.
Farts.
I cleared it.
Oh, I'm below 20.
Can I retcon a bonus action healing word on my man Alan?
It's not your turn, though.
I mean, I would have done it on my turn.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay. Will be 9 healing.
This one's not gonna be as bad.
Oof. So if you fail the save, if you were Alan, Quincy, or Ballstar and you failed the save, it'd be 50 damage.
Holy
Oh,
shit. Halved for this for Ballstar for saving?
What?
Is that halved if you save? I got a 27.
Yeah, it's half if you
Okay,
save.
okay, 25.
For Barbalina and Terrence, it is... Ooh, goddamn, that's a good roll. That is... 19. Then, it uses its speed to fuck right off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So it's about there.
Okay.
Oh boy.
On Off's turn is going to take a pot shot at the dragon, I guess. That is still a 17, which is a miss. Which takes us to the top of the round, Alan Greenspan.
Okay, I'm going to use my turn, or my action, to pop one of those superior healing potions.
One of the what?
Superior healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll use full movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will use second wind to gain a little bit of more health. And that's it.
Alrighty.
What is the
That's
superior
going to take
do
us
again?
to the Chasm Beast.
8d4 plus 8.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It sees Barbalina. It's not really near it. So the Chasm Beast just like completely ignores Barbalina. 35, 40. It gets within that little fork, and seeing that Alan Greenspan, Ballstar, and Quincy are all within between its prey and it assumes a aggressive position as it like gets up on all fours, and both its claws come out and just like eye stalks begin erupting from beneath it, and just. It was double movement though, so it just gets there.
Okay.
It's gonna take us to Terrence.
Alright, Terrence gonna try again on the Mind Spike. And that is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, what's the range on it?
120 feet.
Okay. Ooh, that is a 11. It
Whoa.
fails.
Okay.
And the Mind Spike is the one that like makes it a minus D6 to everything.
No, that was the last one. That was Synaptic Static.
What is Mind Spike to?
Mind Spike is I always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane of existence. It cannot be hidden from you. If it's invisible, it gains no benefit from that condition.
Oh wow. It does not use their legendary resistance, so it hits.
Sweet.
Alright, so that's going to do some more psychic damage. Let's see. 16 psychic damage.
16. Alright, that's 149 damage to this thing. Anything else? You gonna move or anything?
Yeah. How far can I go in this mud?
It's half movement, yeah.
So I can do 1, 2, 3.
Okay. That's Terrace's turn. Take us to Barbalina. She's kind of
Alright.
staring down the ass crack of a large chasm crab beast.
Yeah. Can she hit the dragon?
I don't think she has line of sight where she is.
Can she get to line of sight?
Let's see. Movement 30, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, if she gets here, she can see him.
Alright. She gonna shoot it.
What does Hex do?
Add damage.
Extra damage on each hit.
Alright, first one's a miss. Second one's a miss. Third one's a 19.
That's a hit.
Oh. 19 damage on that.
Alright. Cool. Bow, bow, bow. One of them hits. Or two of them? Two of them hit?
One hit.
One hit. One big hit right to its belly as it's just continuing to fly off. From Barbalina, it's going to take us to Joe. Would you be so kind to roll me a d6, please?
Yep. 3.
3? The rain is still subsiding a little bit. It doesn't seem to have intensified at all. Alright, Swarm's turn. It is slow, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This swarm of these, like, crab, tentacle, weird things just begin, like, undulating towards the smell. Terrence, you're staring it down. Quincy.
Okay. I'm just
Free to
gonna
move it on yourself.
I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do this whole turn, and then I'll move my movement towards. That's it.
Okay. Ballstar. You're staring down a large, angry chasm beast.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to go giant eagle form,
Ew.
and
Caw-caw!
I'm going to go in pursuit of the dragon. So I can move 80 feet, so I should be able to get right up on him.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to get as close as I can.
Yeah, you can definitely get within melee.
And then, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to drop form, hit my bonus action watch, and then I'm going to cast Charm Monster.
Oh shit. Alright.
So that's a wisdom save of 18.
While mid-air, while falling?
While falling.
Okay. Okay. What does it need to roll?
18 wisdom. Because I couldn't be, I was out of range before.
What's the range on it?
30 feet. Oh my god, did it?
It rolled an 8 wisdom.
Yeah!
However, it is going to use its last legendary resistance
Oh.
to nullify it.
Okay.
What's
So you're falling right now.
I'm falling, but I used my pocket watch for the whole bonus action. Can I go back to Flying Eagle?
no?
What's the... Okay, wait.
It just
So you
gives
can use, as a bonus action, the pocket watch to do another standard action to go back into Eagle?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to transform. Can I use my action as a bonus action? That's why I wanted to use the watch. For my...
Can't you just use your bonus action to retransform?
Yeah, but I thought I already used it to transform initially.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure, you can. Why not?
Like, but then you'll resistance. You won't burn the resistance.
No, it already happened. Everything
just
happened.
Yeah, he already did it. He already burned the resistance.
Ah.
So Ballstar
So,
looks up,
Earthbind
stares down the
next
crab, says, fuck you guys. Goes into full hawk form, rockets after the dragon. Goes back into gnome form as he's free falling, casts Charm Monster. It looks like it lands, but the dragon shrugs it off.
Badass.
In the shrug off, you end up falling past him just beyond the surface of the canyon. You twirl and then transform again back into a hawk and begin hovering. It's epic as shit. You did get
Oh,
through
man.
resistances though, which is the hardest part.
Alright, that's my entire turn.
We just gotta
Alright.
Earthbind him now.
Dragon's turn. Joe, if you be so kind as to roll a d6 for me.
4.
4? Okay.
Nice.
The dragon looks back behind him. Let's see.
Why is 4 good?
It doesn't get its breath back.
What did it need?
Okay.
6?
The dragon looks behind him, sees the hawk that's harrying him, doesn't really see too much of a threat, and then casts a spell.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I have it right. I don't really have anything for this, which sucks. This'll work. So Quincy, just behind you,
Oh
it
shit.
doesn't look like it on the map, but you see the dragon look behind him really quick, and focus almost on you directly, like just north of you, and all of a sudden you see the mud kind of crack over a little bit, because of the heat, and then out of the mud, this like shimmering bead of energy, like this yellow white energy, just begins to like shimmer. You can feel the heat radiating off of it. You can see it start to spin and spin and spin and spin, and it's just like gaining in momentum.
Get the hell out.
Nothing happens with it this turn, but the Obsidian Dragon then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Gets to the very edge of the map and just turns around and see how things are going to play out. On Off's turn is going to take a pot shot at the Chasm Beast. That's a natural 20 with a sneak attack.
Oh, sick.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's going to be huge.
He's just going to double it. Ooh, 45 damage.
Nice.
It's good.
Gets it right underneath the carapace. Adolf's going to stay where he is. That's going to bring us to the top with Alan Greenspan. You're beginning to feel the heat, like a warm, sunny day, radiate off of this little bead.
So I have freedom of movement. I'm assuming I'll provoke from this freaking thing.
Hey, Michael,
Probably.
Yeah, still provoke. Yeah.
would counterspell be of any value with that light thing?
Maybe.
It would have been when it cast it.
What?
It would have been when he casted it, but it already happened, so you can't. You'd have to dispel magic it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, counterspell has to be like one while he is casting it.
Like a reaction?
Right. I'm pretty sure it's just it's a delayed fireball.
I have a spell called Primordial Ward. I could make that
What'd you
Primordial
do, Alan?
Bard.
How fast is the Chasm Beast?
It doesn't look like the fastest, but it doesn't seem to be hampered by the mud in the region.
Okay.
Do you have free Grammarian? Oh, okay.
I kind of want to vault on top of the carapace and run over it.
Okay. I will have you roll a acrobatics check, but it's gonna get an opportunity attack. If you roll high enough, it may not get one. Let's say that.
All right, I'm gonna roll acrobatics. 14.
14? Yeah, that's high enough. It gets a opportunity attack.
Okay.
That is a 23.
That hits.
Okay. That is it hits you with the big claw. It's got one tiny one and one big one.
The claw.
Clan is all.
Jesus. That's 28 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
All right.
As you try to climb up on it, it just takes the big claw and snaps and pulls you in front of it. However, with your freedom of movement, all you have to do is expend 5 movement, and you can escape the grapple.
For free. It's a great spell.
Like right now, I can do that.
Yep.
Well, on your next...
No,
I guess
it's
it is
just,
on this turn, yeah.
He just needs to spend
Yeah.
5 feet of movement.
So you lose 5 feet of
It's your
movement.
turn.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do that. I'll take 5.
Well, tell me what it looks like to wiggle out of the grasp of this thing.
I'll just use the sword as like a crowbar, and yeah. So yeah, I just want to move through the thing pretty much south.
Okay, you can do that now.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
And that is all.
You see Ballstar go back into a hawk as he's falling, and then you see this swarm of strange red, orange, undulating swarm of tentacle crabs.
Did you do an action?
No.
I figured the action would be to try to vault the thing.
Yeah, that was your action.
Okay.
Anything else? Any bonuses or anything?
Can you heal yourself around?
No, I can't.
Okay. Let's get a case of the Chasm Beast, who now Quincy is just in the range of. The Chasm Beast goes and tries to grapple Quincy with his big claw. That's a 26.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Whoops.
That's a 16 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay. Okay, I forgot about Beacon of Hope. Who did I heal? Just you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Max healing. Hmm.
So take 1 extra point of healing.
I rolled max healing when I tried to heal
That's going
earlier.
to take us to Terrence.
Alright, am I within 120 feet?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, you are. You're kind of staring down this swarm of tentacrabs, though.
Yeah.
And you can smell it now. You can smell the dead chasm beast over in the tunnel. And, yeah, it smells gross. It's just wafting through the canyon.
Yeah. How high up is the cliff that the dragon is above right now?
80 feet.
So it's 80 feet to get up to the top?
Yeah.
Alright, well, first things first, I'm going to take a bonus action, and I'm going to use my my Dragon Fang Gauntlet to slash at that beacon.
You can't see it, I don't think.
It's that bead thing by the cave, right?
Yeah, that's like way
Yeah,
back.
I mean, like, the Chasm Beast and Quincy and Alan Greenspan are in the way. And the big, like, I don't think you can see it.
Okay. Alright. It's so far away.
Earthbind is a big range.
Earthbind's got 300 feet.
Yeah, I'll try an Earthbind.
You have a higher DC too.
By 1.
Still.
So that's just a strength
I thought his was
save.
20.
Okay.
What's your DC, Chris?
19.
Alright, strength save. Oop, it saves. On the dragon, right? Yeah, I assume.
Wait, Quincy, you went,
No.
right?
It rolled a 15.
No.
So that it has bonuses that take it up higher then?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna move to the right to just get out of the way of them crabs.
Oh shit, you're right by me.
Well, I mean, Ballstar, you're still, we'll say you're up like 50 feet.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Barbalina.
Alright, she'll just take her shots.
How far does that go?
20 feet.
Whatever Bartolina does.
Oh, yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
It's 120.
It's pretty damn far.
19.
It's a hit.
A miss. And a miss. 14 damage.
14.
And she's also gonna run
Do you have the
down
handbook
and
in your
right.
room?
Alrighty. That's going to take us to Joe. Would you roll a d6 for me?
Certainly. 4.
Okay. The rain begins to pick up.
That's
Swarm's turn.
Swarm's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah, Barb
30.
is down here.
Okay. So Alan Greenspan is the only one caught in the swarm. On the beginning of his next turn, he's going to have to roll some stuff.
Okay.
Quincy, you are staring down and currently in the grasp of the chasm beast. You are grappled.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking up something real quick. Okay, cool. Am I being held midair? Or am I
Yes.
touching... Okay. Shoot. Right. Okie dokie. Can I dodge while being grappled?
I don't think so. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay. Alright, then I will try to break the grapple.
Okay. Roll a strength or dex. Or, sorry, acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a natural 1.
No, no.
Ooh, sorry. No, you are still within the grasp of the chasm beast.
Alright, I'm gonna...
So as your action, you can't really move anywhere, so that's kind of it, right?
Boney?
There's no bonus, I guess.
I'm, Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
A second wind is...
So I'll start. 50 feet
Ooh.
the hawk.
Alright. 50 feet down.
Well, you're at 50 feet, and the dragon's at 80 feet. So it's 50 feet from the surface of the canyon.
Okay. And how high are the canyon walls?
80 to like 90.
Okay. Shit, I have no way of communicating.
Just grab somebody.
Alright, my plan was to grab Terrence, so that's what I'm going for. So I let out a caw, and I try to do some head motions, but I'm probably way too far away to see anything intelligible. I'm going to pick up Terrence, and I'm going to try to chase after the dragon. I'm going to dash to get my way up there.
Okay. So you gotta dive down 50 feet,
Yep.
right? You grab Terrence.
Yep.
He's shrieking.
Then back up 50
and
feet.
then from there, go. So that's 50. So that's 1, 2, 3. You kind of hit the wall and then just go straight up, beating your wings.
So yeah, I get 160 total movement. I just want to...
easily. You have Terrence in your. So like you dive down, grab him, throw out your wings really quick to not hit the surface, go southeastward, and then climb it vertically, just going up super quick. Terrence in your grasp, and then you crest the the surface of the canyon, and you can see the obsidian dragon about 80 feet, just hovering, maybe 5 feet up.
Would I be able to drop Quincy, or excuse me, drop Terrence?
Yeah, sure.
Do I have any more?
Do I get inspiration for that?
It was very good.
Wait, I had inspiration from last time. That's so good.
That's fine. That's
Do
fine.
do I have any additional movement left?
Do you?
Yeah, so it'd be like
Okay, so that was 30.
100 to go down and back up with Quincy. Then I have 60 left.
100, so 160. Then you have 20 feet left, I think.
All right, I'm gonna drop Terrence off more to the left, and I'm gonna keep flying towards the right, just to put a little distance between Terrence and I.
5, 10, 15.
Perfect.
20. There.
That'll
So
do.
Terrence is melee, like it's like right there next to him.
No, I figure just a little bit out farther. As soon as I can crest
Right
it.
there?
Yeah, that's good.
Is Terrence saying no?
No, what are you doing? No.
Shia LaBeouf.
All right, it's ball time. Dragon's turn.
Oh God.
Joe, if you'd be so kind, could you roll a d6 for me?
2.
2? Okay. It drops. It uses its bonus action to release the delayed fireball spell.
Yep.
Which, because of its turn, it's gone up in damage. So, Quincy, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
This is a huge spell, isn't it?
Pretty big, yeah.
Oh God.
Great. Still so close to a natural 20. 9.
9. You see that little bead that like rose out of the ground that seared the mud around it begin to grow from a size of a bead to the size of a bowling ball and begin to glow this blue-white flame and spin even faster. As then, like, you hear the low roar that just sends, like, fear into your stomach. As you know what the spell is. It's a fireball that has been a delayed blast. The longer it stays charged, the more damage it does. So, I need Quincy, because he failed, you take 62 fire damage.
Jesus.
As well as the Chasm Beast.
But I have resistance, so I have 31.
Damn.
You have fire resistance?
I do, I'm wearing the fire cloak.
Oh, nice.
I had exactly 62 hit points, too. So if I
Jesus.
didn't have that on.
I'm at 22.
Yeah.
The Chasm Beast is wounded, but it's still up. You take the damage as well. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, nobody else is in the blast. So the beat is gone. That was the bonus action. It lands and charges Terrence.
Oh God.
Alright. It's going to do two claws and 1 bite on Terrence.
He's got a crazy AC though.
Terrence does.
Bring
That's
it.
a natural 20 on the claw.
Oh no!
That's 26 for the second claw.
That's it.
The bite is 33.
Jesus.
Okay, so the claw, the first crit claw.
Crit.
Karen's going down.
Right. This could be it.
That's 21 damage for the first claw. The second claw. No.
You've got your power though, don't you, Michael?
I do, I'm looking it up right now. It has to be within 30 feet of me.
16 damage for the second claw. The
It's like a
bite
little me and
is.
Ellen.
Oof.
I said I have to be within 30 feet to heal you.
16.
Oh, I need to take a...
How you feeling, Terrence?
Real bad. I'm still awake.
I just love to feel. I like to think that like Ballstar swooped down to grab you. And you're like, no, 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 no. He drops you off right next to him. Like, no, 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 no. Boom, boom.
Oh God.
That's its turn. It's gonna be on off. Stay where he is, and I guess he's gonna do another shot on the Chasm Beast.
Okay, that could be good.
Sneak attack, baby.
Ooh, that's a hit with the sneak attack.
Nice.
You have an action surge, don't you, Michael?
Yep.
19 damage. Not bad.
But I can only move 15 feet.
Alright. Yeah, the Chasm Beast is looking pretty rough. Version. Alan Greenspan.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna try to attack it instead of getting out of the grapple.
Do you have disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
So it's got you in the claw, and you just
Yeah,
Get it?
just kill it.
because it took the fireball, and that's 2 sneak attacks that at 8.
Yeah. One was a crit.
That's looking good.
How do I know the range on a bow attack?
That's crazy. It's a longbow, right?
It's a long.
It's like 600 feet. It's
150
absurd.
feet is the close range, and then 600 is the range with disadvantage.
What you got there?
Charlie. Yeah.
What you pull there?
Yep. Veggie pull.
Oh man, I can do a mass cure wounds.
Well, it's really just. all
Is Jess not
Tannins.
home yet?
What'd you say?
If you could just heal Tannins,
Oh, yeah.
then I can heal me.
She says it's like freaking looking at Google. There's all kinds of like
Oh, I could do like a really high
wrestling games and like
cure wounds,
all kinds of crazy shit.
but I gotta drop my bird form and that's it. I can't pick
Alright,
anything else
Alan,
up.
what you doing?
Just getting stuff ready.
Cool. It's Alan Greenspan's turn, right?
Yeah, you told me I had to roll some stuff for being in the midst of the swarm.
Right. On your turn, it rolls an attack on you. Well,
Any
actually,
kind
I
of
just
fear
need
effects?
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Do you have any kind of fear
Okay.
effects?
Me?
Scare these bugs away?
22.
No.
You got a dex throw?
Yeah, 22 was the roll.
22? Okay. You still take 7 acid damage. Although, are you still wearing that green dragon armor?
Yeah,
Oh, that's poison, not acid though, right?
Yeah.
poison.
Okay. So you still take 7 acid damage. As they all begin to constrict you, you are also considered grappled. Because all the tentacles are grappling around your legs.
Okay.
What do you got?
15.
Jesus.
I got totally full health on my turn.
Okay, so I'm grappled. How do you get out of grapple?
Athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
What do I have advantage on from the... is that wisdom?
Oh, you can get out of the grapple
Oh,
with
you can
5
just
feet
spend
of
5
movement.
feet of movement. God,
Yeah,
that was a good spell for this whole fight.
Yeah.
yeah. You could just get out. You're fine.
Oh, sick.
Yep.
Okay, so the dragon has landed, but is it...
He's up on that chasm 50 feet. Or 80 feet up.
So I'm thinking I want to move to the left to get away from the swarm. How's
Okay,
line
you're
of...
still grappled, though.
No, well, he can.
Yeah, I was gonna just take the hit to movement.
The -5 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Boom, boom. Get out of the swarm's way.
So from where I am now, do I see the dragon?
80 feet up? I don't think so.
Okay.
How did we get down here? Like, where? How do we get back up for these people who can't fly?
You see where on-off is?
Okay.
You see that little ramp?
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of like went up there and then climbed this little rock face.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna stay where I am, and I'm gonna shoot at the chasm beast 3 times.
Nice.
All right.
First one is 27.
That's a hit.
Second one is 17.
17 damage.
No, 17 to the second arrow.
To hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
And then the third one is a 12.
That's a miss.
Alright. So damage is... $21 total.
21. It is still up, but it's looking pretty rough. Two of them. Chasm Beast's turn. Still with Quincy in its claws, it's going to do a pinch. So this is an auto hit because he's grappled.
Yep. Oh boy.
He
Too
pinches.
bad if I go down.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And he moves with you
Damn it.
towards the cave.
God damn it.
With you still in hand, his other claw begins ripping apart the other chasm beast and just like putting its like meat into its mouth. The smell is foul. Terrence,
Okay.
Come on, Warcaster.
Terrence is gonna cast mental.
oh, actually, sorry. Before you do that, legendary action. It is going to do a wing attack. It's going to cost both of its legendary actions this turn. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Bad.
Well,
No.
what's the total?
Just get blown off the cliff and die.
6? Okay.
No.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage. You are blown back 10 feet,
Falls off the cliff.
which means off of the cliff face.
Oh, come on.
But he only falls 60 feet around. That's a rule.
Really?
He hasn't hit the ground yet.
It takes 6 seconds to fall 60 feet. That's fine with me. That's fine. You still take that much damage. You take 4 bludgeoning damage, knocked prone and knocked off, as you are currently falling towards the cavern floor. So Terrence, it is your turn. You're in the midst of falling.
Okay, so am I 60 feet away from him?
You have no line of sight.
I don't need it. Just need to be 60 feet away.
Yeah, sure. Let's say 60 feet.
All right.
Well, no. If you fall 60 feet around, then you're exactly. If you're exactly 60 feet.
Would he make a save or anything to grab the ledge, or is he just out?
I guess generally we do that, don't we? We do a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, Terrence, roll a dex throw for me to try to grab the ledge.
18.
Okay, that's good enough. You've grabbed the ledge.
Yay.
Okay. Whew. I'm gonna need whatever is half my movement to stand up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna cast Mental Prison. It needs to roll an intelligence saving throw.
What did you do to get
Okay.
that?
What?
What
He
did you
rolled to grab the cliff.
Oh. Cool.
Intelligence saving throw is 8.
Yes.
What's that do?
Nice. Hell yeah.
Okay, so it's going to take more psychic damage,
Okay.
and on a failed save, you make the area immediately around the target space appear dangerous to it in some way. Whatever form the illusion takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration.
Holy shit.
Wow.
The target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it. The target takes 10d10 psychic damage.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
That's a big tomato.
All right, and the damage that it takes right now.
So essentially, it's restrained until somebody touches it, right?
Or attacks it?
Does it get saves at the end of its turn to get rid of it, or what?
No, it does not get saves.
What's the name of the spell?
So until somebody
Mental
touches it?
prison?
Well, and what?
I thought it was until somebody attacked through it or something.
No, that's if it tries to get out. If it tries to reach past. It doesn't say anything about rolling to save out of
It's a
it.
big
It
spell.
just says it's in a prison for a minute. It's a 6th level spell.
Yeah. It's called what again?
Mental prison.
Okay. Let me check it out.
On a success, 5d10 psychic. On a fail, it takes 5d10 and then all the bonus shit.
Well, okay, but as soon as it takes that 10d10 psychic damage, the spell ends.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotcha. So it still has the choice to be able to take that damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, it perceives it as dangerous, so it would knowingly be taking damage.
It can
I
either
gotcha,
it can
I
stay
gotcha.
there or it can make the choice to.
Yeah, it can choose to take.
So we can just physically knock it out.
So Terrence, tell this this prison that you've cubed the obsidian dragon in.
What is it?
Well, tell me what it looks like.
It's like it can't hear or see anything beyond that area. It's basically just like a crazy amount of sound distortion. Like
Okay.
it's sound waves so powerful that it can't. Like it makes like completely distorts its vision, and it just it shatters everything that comes near it.
Okay. So you throw it out and just this, you throw out all the static you can at its face. It begins reeling. This normally really live dragon just coils up into itself, like really serpent-like. It's like snapping at the air that you can see. It's like covering its what you would assume its ear holes with its wings, and it's just blasting out whatever it can.
And it's going to take 34 psychic damage on top
All
of
right.
it.
Damn.
I shoot arrows at things.
That's 216 damage total of this thing.
God. All right, so whatever movement I have left, I'm running up towards the north. What I have 10 or 15 movement left.
10, I think.
All right, so go.
Well, this stuff isn't muddy up here.
Oh,
So you haven't moved, like, up here is really dry. Down there is where it's really muddy.
okay.
It was half movement to pull
So
himself
I think
up.
you have your whole movement. Oh, you're prone, so it's half movement.
Okay, yeah. All right. All right, you have to confirm this because I want to take a bonus action to Misty Step over next to the on-off but I think that's 30 feet. I think I can do it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get a plane below him, but you can't get to the actual plane he's on. You see what I'm saying? You can go like here, but you can't go here. You have to climb.
And what's the climb look like?
On athletics check.
Like how high is the climb?
It looks like it's only about 10 feet. But the sheer nature of the canyon, although you're pretty high up, I'd give it a DC 15.
Oy. Yeah, I gotta get away from this thing. I'm Misty Step over there.
Poof, poof. You go over to a safer position. It's going to take us to Barbalina.
Alright.
There's just like an ocean of tentacrabs next to her.
Yeah. I think she's gonna delay her turn and just sit real still out of the way and hopefully wait until that mass passes by.
Okay.
And
What's the if then statement?
okay, well, if it attacks her, then she will attack back and then finish her turn.
The tentacrabs? Right?
Yeah, because she's
Okay.
not going to move right now to provoke.
Sure.
So if she'll take her turn after the crabs move away from her, and if it attack her, then she'll attack back.
Okay. Next turn is Joe. Would you roll a d6 for me, please?
Yep. 6.
Oh, lordy.
So that is 3 above 3 on d6 for each turn, as opposed to the 2, which is not below. You guys begin to feel a rumble as the rain just begins to pour down. You begin to see among the already like shin level mud, water a couple inches thick just begins to run quickly from all sides as a flash flood is going to happen. Swarm. Swarm attacks anybody that's near it. So it's going to be Alan Greenspan and Barbalina. It's both going to attack. So Barbalina and Alan Greenspan need to roll dexterity saving throws.
Great.
Going on.
No lucky again.
21 makes it, although you still take half damage.
I failed it.
Okay. Alan Greenspan takes 9. Barbalina takes 5. Acid damage as it continues to move up. 10, 15,
6
30.
health.
Towards the snake. Big old snake. Quincy, you are currently in the claws of the chasm beast, who's using one hand to eat away from the large thing the dragon killed, other hand to hold you up and grapple you. And you can see this wave of tentacled crab beasts coming down the pipeline at you.
Alright.
Shit's just getting worse and worse.
I'm all alone over here. I'm going to just straight up attack the chasm beast.
Alright.
Kill it.
I'm going to use a goading attack on him.
Goats it.
Oh, that's not very good. That's a 12.
12 is a miss, unfortunately.
Alright, second attack. Same thing. That's a 22.
22 is a hit.
Sweet. Oh god, what do I do?
Uh, 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
Woo!
I just want to like stab up the appendage of the
The claw.
claw, and just like have it trigger a nerve, I don't know, breakdown or something.
You take the sword and shove it in and up as far as you can to try to break and cut some sort of ligament that's holding you pinched. You feel a tendon like swerve and you wrench it free as something snaps. The claw gets the claw completely dislodges. It kind of reels back, still with like the meat from the chasm beast that's still in the tunnel in one claw. As it reels back to try to hammer you down with the large claw, you just right into the face of it, or right into the like the little starfish mouth of it. It just black bile just spews from the center of it as it takes a couple steps, and then just with the weight of a large boulder just collapses. You sit there, covered in chasm beast stink, with the stink from the tunnel coming from you as well. What you do notice from as you thrust your sword up underneath the chasm beast, as you wrench it free, you see just fucking gems
What?
explode from the heart of this thing. Just there's little shiny bits. You're like, what? Oh, that's weird. And you look over, and then there's the swarm of other tentacle crabs coming towards you.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. So, still half movement here. So, 1, 2, 3. Hang on. 30 feet. Okay. I'm gonna use my action surge to dash. 1, 2.
Okay.
Can I like go right here?
As soon as you enter the square, you have to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's fine. 8.
Yes.
Okay, that is 10 acid damage.
That's fine. Still got 8 hit points. And me and Alan are within 30 feet of each other, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Heart of the Hero feat. To expend all my hit dice and heal me and Alan.
Alright.
And we have Beacon of Hope up. I have to make one more concentration check, which I pass.
Sweet.
So we get healed maximum amount. So that's 50 plus 7 times 8 is 56.
36.
So 106
106.
hit points.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Does that not knock you unconscious, though?
Nope, not the healing one. The damage one does.
Wait, is that just you deal damage?
I can either use it to heal, or I can use that to do damage of basically any type of damage that I want. If you use this boon to attack in any way, you immediately fall unconscious for an hour if you kill any of your targets.
Okay, so you heal 105 and you have no hit dice left.
Correct.
Cool. Is that your whole turn?
That's my turn.
I was just healed for 99 health.
I was at 8. I was 101. That's what I healed.
Damn.
It's gonna bring us to Ballstar.
Okay.
You are currently on level with this obsidian dragon as a hawk.
I guess I'm gonna go pick up more friends. Probably Bartley.
I think
Gotta get down on Friday.
I think as it sees you leave, it's going to use one of its legendary actions to act.
Okay.
Having already wing buffeted Terrence, who has teleported, it's going to try to leap towards you.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's not in the
do
prison
some
anymore?
damage.
It should be in the prison.
It's going to do a tail attack on you.
I thought if it makes any attack, it takes all that damage.
Ooh, it can't see anything, you're right.
Can it see anything?
I can't really see outside.
Yeah, it can't see with it. It has to make an action to be able to go outside of it. Yeah, that's fine. No, it can't see you. You're fine. No legendary action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the first person I see, and I know Terrence is beat to hell, so I'm going to go for Barbalina. Try to scoop her up.
Barbalina?
Yeah. And then use...
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 39. That's 40 feet to get Barbalina.
Alright. Grab her and then head back, dump her up back on the ledge where I was before. As more north as I can.
Okay.
Probably like there-ish, yeah. And then I'm going to move east anymore if I have any more movement. I don't think I do, though. That's probably it.
You can do, yeah, five more feet. That's fine.
Okay, that's it for me.
Anything else? Just moving?
I mean, it was probably my action to pick her up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, that's it for me.
Okay. Dragon's turn. Joe, would you roll a d6 for me?
Yep. 6.
Oh, God.
So,
The dragon takes 10d6 to leave the prison.
10d10, I think, right? Yeah.
Oh, 10d10.
Yeah. Are you rolling that, Chris?
Ooh, he takes 51 damage.
Pretty good.
Breaks from the prison with the breath weapon recharged. 5, 10. Would you roll a d4 plus 1 for me, Joe?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, God.
Hey, John, does it have to take damage to get out of the prison?
It did. It took 51 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so you rolled a 3. Is that plus 1 already?
Nope, so plus 1 is 4.
4 total.
Okay. So that's 1, 2. Actually, it only needs 3. I need Barbalina, or I need literally everybody on the field to roll a dexterity saving throws, as it does the explosion breath 3 different times. However, I need Alan Greenspan. No, I need On-Off and Terrence to roll twice. On-Off fails, and On-Off fails.
Am I rolling dex?
Dexterity, yeah.
He has evasion, though.
He still takes half.
Yep.
Terrence got under 20, if that's a fail.
Okay, yeah. Anybody roll under a 20?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
yeah.
18.
Everybody?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
All right. Barbalina and Ballstar take 33 damage.
Shit. Okay.
Terrence and Onoff take
33.
twice.
Yeah.
The first one is 56 damage, force damage. And the second one is 42 force damage. And then Quincy and Alan Greenspan take 26 force damage.
Alright, Terrence is down.
So this is down.
Off's probably dead too, right?
I don't think he's taking any hits.
Onoff's not down, no. He's still good because he took half damage from both of those. The Obsidian Dragon's still just soaring above. That's going to take us to Onoff, who is going to rush down and try to climb this. Yeah, he's fine. Climbs down and puts a regular healing potion down Terrence's throat as an action. Terrence heals for 5.
Yes.
5 and still alive, baby.
Which is going to take us to the top to Alan Greenspan. You can see the Obsidian Dragon going full speed above you.
How's the water where I'm standing?
It's just deeper mud. It's not really water.
You
This
got,
is the best map I can find.
you got 3 shots.
Well, I just mean with the rain and everything.
Oh, it's still a couple inches up, but it hasn't impeded your movement yet.
Alright, I'll stand my ground and fire at the dragon with the spy bow.
Come on.
Alright?
First one is a natural 1.
With the magical bow that you have, the bowstring does not snap, but you definitely miss.
Alright, second one is 27.
Yay.
27's a hit.
Next one is an 11.
Bummer.
That's a miss.
So damage is 11.
How do you want to do this?
Holy shit! Oh my god!
I want to spot a missing scale under his left flank
Ooh.
and pop it right in there.
Alright. You blink, you take one shot, you see the scale, you miss. He keeps going, you take the second shot, it misses. As he's going, just after he's going, cresting the cavern's edge, you and it hits right into the heart. There's an explosion as he hits the top of the canyon. He doesn't quite crest it. He hits the center of the cliff face. Rocks tumble. A whole bunch of arid plants tumble with him as the soil just tumbles into the rain. He hits the side of the canyon and scores a huge mark along the side of it as the momentum keeps him. He hits and collapses right in front of Quincy, on top of all of the crab piles. The large chasm beast that's dead, it just collapses on top of him. The crab swarm begins to go into the chasm beast that's already dead. Some of them begin to go up to the actual dragon and begin to tear it apart as well. You're sitting here in the middle of the canyon. Initiative, we'll say, is over. The swarm and the chasm beast, or the dragon and the chasm beast, are dead. The flood waters are rising. Think about what you want to do. Let's take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Because it's the spy bow. It's a Skyrim shot.
Oh,
Follows
yeah.
the arrow.
That was
Nice.
awesome.
Give me someone or run to get the ship and then lift the dragon up onto the top of the chasm so we can pick it apart and scavenge it for.
I think we should go gem spelunking too.
Yeah.
You got all those monsters down there. Though. That's the thing. We gotta. If you can clear those little guys out, the swarm.
Throw a couple fireballs.
Tide's rising too, so we gotta be really quick. I'm assuming me and Barbalina or Terrence and Anoff can get to the ship.
How far away is it?
We were off on foot. We were just chasing him for maybe like a minute or two.
Right.
From what I remember, I don't know if it was longer, like in game. Oh man.
I was single digits HP for most of that fight.
Yeah.
I was at 9 before the heal.
I was at 8 before I got the heal.
I was down to 4.
Jeez. Ugh. It was almost bad. God, whenever we have difficult terrain, I'm just useless. I have like no movement abilities or anything. I just gotta waddle around.
All right, the heavy armor and everything.
Yeah, and I only have 25 speed.
How big is the dragon?
Looks like just
Is
large.
it huge?
Looks like large or huge. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I can move it with telekinesis if I need to.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's probably good because it's getting eaten by crabs. And maybe even lift it out of the muck.
Yeah. My range is like 60 feet on it though, so I don't know if I can get it all the way to the top unless we use the airship to get me close enough. But at that point, we might as well just try and hook it up with ropes and haul it up.
Oh, I've seen that. The cat.
Yeah.
That one goes back to 2007, maybe.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Oh, God. There we go. Charlie! No more cage?
He likes to sit up by the sprinter. Is there a way that I can do this
Can you turn...
without a crazy echo?
You have to turn the sound off on one of them. cool painting.
He like tries to get into the painting sometimes. He thinks he can jump up on those branches.
That's funny.
Oh man. These fights are always paced so well. Like they're always like so like by such a slim margin.
Say hello, Charlie.
Why is it echoing like that?
He's got his phone on.
So phone and the webcam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
So I've got control water if we really want to go spelunking.
Mm.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
So I can change the Sword of Balfour into any weapon.
Pretty
Yep.
much. Maybe,
What if I turned
maybe
it
tool.
into like a big kitchen sieve?
I think it's worth a shot. What weapon is like a sieve?
I'm sure he'd allow it.
I've done an umbrella.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I think you're good.
I've done a javelin.
Harpoon.
Golly. Nimble.
It's like the beginning of a Flaming Lips song. Is it hot as hell in here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we open the window?
Yeah.
Which one is broken?
That one's broken, but I don't know. I open it anyways.
Yeah.
I'll open this one.
Charlie has such a great crown. That's so good at hiding bald spots. Oh, it didn't work.
That's because he's got them both muted.
Ah,
I just muted every time I stopped talking.
okay. Charlie's doing good. How was Charlie on the commute down? Or not the commute, the journey down. He doesn't travel hard on birds.
You did fine.
How do I on this call?
There we go.
Did he get disconnected? Oh my god.
I got it in before he turned it off.
Charlie did fine. She bought like a little portable cage with like a pretty enclosed with a little bit of a mesh window, and he just kind of stayed in there covered, and she just made sure that the temperature was well controlled.
Huh.
He did okay.
Nice.
God is attacking my lips.
You gotta show Joe that.
Did you see that? The video.
That video Dave put on.
Yeah.
That guy has a whole YouTube channel and about 170 videos. And the title of his channel is
God entered my body like a body my same size.
That's pretty special.
Some of them are very great, some of them are very upsetting.
I just love the lips though.
He frequently says God was testing me. He was beating me up, cutting my lips.
He just has like super chapped lips.
Bridget.
So this is my bathroom, guys.
Are you phoning in from the shit you're taking?
Yeah.
All right.
Yay.
Pretty cool.
Technology.
The shower curtain.
How's it smell?
Beep, 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 beep. Okie dokie.
Oakley
I have two
dokley.
Chris's.
Yeah, I'm taking a poop.
Quincy, yay.
He phoned in his
I'll go to
shit.
the bathroom. Be right back.
So, the floodwaters are rising. The carcass of the chasm beast and the dragon both, the floodwaters has gone from like a couple inches to about a foot now, and the current is getting increasingly bad.
I'm going to cure wounds myself, and I'm going to sprint back for the Fang.
Back for what?
Back towards the Fang, the ship.
Okay. You just rocket up and begin going back towards the airship. Everybody else still trapped in the canyon?
I have a proposal. I want to morph the sword of Balfour into a
Galifar.
big Galifar into a big kitchen strainer
Okay.
Like a colander.
with metal mesh. Like, you know how you pour gravy through it?
Yeah.
And I want to try to sneak my way past crabs to where Quincy said a bunch of gems fell out of the body.
Okay, I need you to roll like dexterity saving throw. So
Okay.
you take more damage because they're snapping at you.
Okay.
Give me them gems.
It's not good. I rolled a 2.
With a 2, I'm going to say not only do you take damage, 7, 8, 9, 10 acid damage, the current becomes too much for you as the current picks up with a large wave and you are swept into the tunnel.
Shit. Freedom of movement. You can move underwater freely.
Fuck.
It was the clutchest use of that spell ever. He's used it like 10 times.
Pretty good.
What specifically does the spell say?
The bottom phrase is like, you move underwater normally, as you would through air.
Ah. God damn it.
I definitely want... he still trips hard, though, right?
Well, I think he still takes damage, but
I
I
like
don't
it.
think he's swept by the current or anything. I think you're moving fine. All the crabs around you are like still stuck to different places, and they're still like tentacle licking you with acid. Let's see. Let's roll. Let's say you find like there's like 5 or 6 gems that you get in that little strainer.
Nice.
How about Quincy and Terrence and Barbalina? You guys are still the waters are rising.
I'm trying to make my way out, and meanwhile I'm just slashing crabs.
I'm. Go ahead.
Terrence will climb back up here.
Okay, Olaf and Terrence are good right now because you're in the higher elevation. Quincy, I need you to roll a strength saving throw to try not to get swept away.
Okie doke. 14.
14? You're okay for right now. As the waters, you're kind of like you're staying, but it's a quarter movement at this point to move anywhere going south.
Okay.
I say over the earring, "Hey, I'm gonna pick you guys up." So I just like take the thing and then I push it and then down and then my foot hits the thing and then I think about where I want to put. I'm gonna pick you guys up now.
Okay, Paul starts going towards the thing. It's going to be a couple more rounds before he gets there and even comes back. So Alan is pretty much fine. You can move however you want. It's Quincy is really kind of the one in danger.
Terrence is gonna ask Quincy to get over to the dragon corpse and prepare to secure it with ropes.
It's going to take some checks.
I can try, but fighting a lot of elements here.
There's like a foot and a half of like rushing water going into the canyon right now, like into the Labyrinth tunnel works.
Yeah, can I cast like the control water? I forget what that one's called. It's just a cantrip. I can control an area, a small area about 5 feet, and I can just kind of make a path for him.
Don't you have to be there within it though? Like the range is within 5 feet, right?
No, it might be within 30 feet though. I can try and creep closer so that I'm within 30 feet.
You have to get into the shit.
I mean, I think I can control it with like from 30 feet away.
Okay, tell me what spell. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I have to go.
Control water is 300 feet range.
300 feet.
Range.
Okay. Yeah.
That is a. Do you have enough spell for it? Like it's a
It's a 4th level.
4th level spell.
No, I mean, I was thinking the cantrip. We look at this.
Is that the one you meant?
I have it as well.
Shape water. I think this would be.
Shape water doesn't do very much at all.
Yeah, I know. And it's
5 foot cube. You can change the flow.
I think even at this point, with the rains beginning to intensify and the floodwaters rapidly beginning to rise, even the dragon corpse is beginning to flush down into that tunnel network.
Can I hit myself
slowly,
up?
But what?
Sorry, can I hit myself up with the long strider just to go huff it a little bit faster?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I thought he was going to use
It's really
telekinesis.
Quincy and Terrence now in Greenspan. Tell me what you want to do.
Well, this one says you choose an area of water. The range is 30 feet within range that fits within a 5 foot cube. You can manipulate it in one of the following ways. You instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of the water as you direct.
Okay, you have to get within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where Quincy is, he's within 25 right now, but the dragon corpse is not.
Yeah, that dragon corpse is.
So you'd have to find a way over to the higher part of that other canyon, or what? Because the dragon corpse is beginning to like lift off and beginning to flush down that cave.
Yeah, we gotta act quick here.
Okay. So if that happens, if the dragon corpse starts to like break away and flow toward the mouth of that cave, I'm going to cast telekinesis to lift it up.
Okay. Alan's holding on to it, trying to drag it. Quincy's just trying to fight the current. You cast telekinesis. You have that many spells left?
Yeah, I have a telekinesis.
Okay. Then pretty easily you could. What's the weight on telekinesis?
1,000 pounds.
Does
Weight
it-
limit?
There's a huge creature.
Okay, yeah, he's a large creature, so you're fine. Easily, you cast it, kind of grasp him, lift him up out of the current. Quincy is still fighting the current by himself. I need you to roll another strength saving throw.
Okie doke.
Man.
15.
What was it?
15.
I've lost all sound on your end.
15.
I'm not hearing him either.
15. 1 5. 15.
We've lost sound.
Hello.
1, 5,
6?
1,
I think you're swept up.
No.
Let's try to figure out
1,
sound. 1?
5.
15.
Natural 1?
15.
15?
15.
So 10.
15.
Why is this not working?
15? 15, you're not swept up, but we still can't hear you, so
Okay.
that's a problem.
We can hear you okay? We're working on it.
Why would it randomly stop working? How's that? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, I don't know why that just
Weird.
changed suddenly. Yeah, 15, sorry.
15? 15's good. You manage to you get pushed back a little bit. You kind of manage to hold your weight as you just grab onto a rock. I say a couple more rounds before he comes back with the fang. What are you guys doing? Alan Greaseman's got the sieve with whatever sort of gems spilled out of the chasm beast's heart. The dragon corpse is currently being levitated up. Alan Greaseman sees Quincy kind of fighting the current.
This is how we're gonna lose Quincy.
I'm just gonna... Can I try to, start climbing the ledge next to me?
Yeah, sure. Roll athletics. With disadvantage, because of your full plate.
16.
What was the total?
16.
16. You managed to get up about 10 feet. As you look down, Alan Greaseman's fine. He's just frolicking through the bottom. But the water level is rising quickly. Very quickly, you see the whole swarm of crabs just into the tunnel. And you see the big corpse of the chasm beast slowly being sucked into the tunnel as well.
I'm gonna go over to the same ledge he's at, and I don't know, offer support and kind words.
Okay. I think eventually with the 16, everybody else is kind of up above the water line. The fang comes just about ground level to everybody else. What do? I mean, the airship's there.
Oh, I have no idea how to fly the Fang.
Oh, roll a intelligence check of disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Awesome. That's pretty good. 13. That's very good for me.
Yeah, it's not bad. You get forward, backwards pretty well. You get to the place that you remember where everybody is, and you figure out the hover mode. I don't think you can really get super close to the wall that Quincy's at, hanging on currently. But you were sitting there, kind of hovering in the center.
I'm just saying, hey.
Quincy's got the dragon body hovering.
Yeah, I'm gonna rate it. Hey, you guys see me, Terrence? I don't know if you can get up here or not. I'm not gonna. I can't fly it down there at all. I'm gonna crash it into the wall if I try to do anything else. Can you get up here? Can you Misty teleport here?
Just get a little closer and get a grappling hook onto the deck.
Oh, I would have. I meant to ask if Barbalina went with me. Could she have huffed it?
I lost you. What did you say?
Sorry. Is it okay if Barbalina went with me to charge towards the Fang? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'd have her like try to hook a grappling hook out while I try to pilot it better.
Okay, to Quincy.
So I'm gonna try to like hover over to where he wants me to go.
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna have you roll. I think
Okay.
eventually you guys can do it. The water level's rising, and by the time you guys actually everybody manages to get on the airship, I think everything that's not been picked up already has been flushed down either one side of the chasm or the other, as the current is just nuts. You can see the white water rapids splashing against either side of the canyon as the rain is just pouring down at this point. But for now, you have everybody on the airship, including a large dragon, obsidian dragon carcass, and the little sieve that you have. Alan Greenspan, you get 5 different gems, each one of them completely uncut. Although polished well, it seems the whatever sort of like stomach of these things, they eat enough sediment to be able to polish some rocks that are semi-precious or precious in their some of the bladders in their guts. Altogether, the 5 or 6 of them aren't really worth a lot. It's maybe 230 gold, but they're all different, pretty colors, uncut gems. If you get them cut, it might be worth more, but it's going to cost you money.
So I want to turn those over to Enric and I don't know, ask him if he knows anything about their composition.
Okay, he kind of like takes something like says, "Oh, this is a wide spread of different gems. This is it's topaz, some amethyst, amber. It's not bad. This is not my payment, right?
No, just quizzical look.
They do not look magical. They might mean something to somebody that uses these gems, but all in all, maybe a couple hundred. It's not a bad haul, I suppose. I'm glad to see all of you alive, by the way. What the fuck did you put on the goddamn deck of the goddamn airship? Is that what you were fighting?
Don't worry about it.
That was the littlest piggy that went to market. We got a bunch more.
Good. I'll be downstairs, recounting my share.
Hey, are the dragons gonna be able to know that this one's dead? Like, are they like, can they like sense each other? Anything like that?
I'm losing you. You gotta
Sorry.
say that.
Shit, guys, do we need to like hide that we killed this dragon? Like, are they all gonna know that this one's not around?
I would not fly the carcass in plain sight. I think we loot it and dump it.
Can I do a perception check? Are there any like mountain ranges or valleys or some places that might be like out of
Not really.
open sight?
It's all just kind of like plains, and then like this large outcropping of this like volcano, and then this fucking canyon. There's no mountain ranges or anything. It's bizarre.
Oh man.
And it's like a giant pimple on like the face, like the skin of something else. Like, yeah, it's weird.
We can just go up in the sky and stealth mode, just kind of float up way up in the air, and then start taking apart that dragon, salvaging everything from it.
Hey, T-Money, can you make the ship just like stay still, like not move at all in the air?
Absolutely.
Okay, I could like make the area look like just normal sky.
Well, that's what the ship does by itself.
Well, I'm just saying I could do it with the carcass too, you dumbo.
But
So it's not just a floating dragon pinata.
No, you understand that the ship from underneath is camouflaged, but whatever's on the deck cannot be seen from below.
Okay. Let's dig through this skeleton, huh?
Okay, so what, you guys like fly high into the atmosphere, into the cloud cover, and what, butcher the dragon as best you can?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We salvage everything. We take its blood, all its inner,
Okay.
everything.
I need to know who is in charge of butchering the dragon.
I think I'm gonna divvy it up.
All right. So it is a nature check. Tell me what you want to roll on first.
Okay. What do we want the most from this? Like, it's like hide or like teeth. What are you
I'd say we
thinking?
got to chip all the obsidian off of it and then discard that, and then you have access to the scales and the hide.
I'm gonna enhance ability on you to give you advantage.
Is this like rock? Like,
It's
okay.
volcanic glass.
Yeah, it's like volcanic glass.
Okay.
As you're sitting there, like Matt Arthur roll, as you're sitting there chipping away at the glass, it takes double the amount of time to be able to harvest any sort of a hide with this thing, and it's going to be a higher DC in order to like be able to use any sort of like usable hide with it. But
Sure.
this hide would give you fire resistance, which is much more useful than anything else. So, high risk, high reward.
Okay. Sweet. So I got the enhanced ability. I'm gonna go for the hide, I guess. So nature check, advantage, right?
Sure. Yep.
That is an 18.
18? Very
Yeah.
nice. You are able to get. Ooh. I'm not going to give you a pound amount, but I'll give you amount. 2 separate pieces of
Nice.
hide armor complete you can get from this thing.
Damn.
Damn.
Holy crap. Awesome. Okay, then
So,
what?
like, yeah, like, it would be hide armor, so, like, it wouldn't be, like, you know, scale or whatever, but it would have fire resistance to it. You have to
Nice.
get somebody to make it, but
Does that need attunement?
no.
Holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, I guess I'll go for the teeth now. That probably took a long time, right?
It took the better part of, like, 6 to 8 hours, yeah.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
a long rest.
Cool. Alright, so no advantage for this. Natural 1.
Sorry, all the teeth just seem to break or chip off or have already been burned to ash at this point.
Hey Quincy, I real fucked up.
Well, I'm sorry, was that a natural one?
That was a natural 1 for the teeth.
Something else happens. As you're going through it, you're cutting through, you're trying to go in through, like, the bottom of the jaw to try to, like, figure out how's the best way to get some of these teeth. You puncture something, there's a hissing sound. And again, there's that and that ear popping sound as there's another fucking explosion on deck.
Oh my god.
Dex save or
Yeah, deck save.
That's good. 26.
Okay, it'll take 9 force damage.
Not dead.
But the ship itself has another huge fucking hole in it. The small hole that's already there just as the top deck of it is like 50% hole into the bottom as it's no longer sealed.
Yikes.
Shit. Okay.
So does this affect flight?
Yeah, if you're going at like high speeds, everything's gonna be like. Now, there's no like sealed underbelly.
Okay.
It's all just all air resistance.
I can maybe fix that. Okay, I'm gonna go for what? Claws? Is there anything left? What? Blood?
Organs, claws.
Should we just say innards as 1 roll?
Yeah, I'll say teeth and claws are probably 1 roll. I'll give you like 3 claws, no teeth, and the explosion will happen.
Okay,
If you're going for blood, let's go for blood.
let's go for blood.
I'll give you Another enhanced ability.
All right, I got enhanced ability. Okay, thank you. Word. That is a 19.
That is 4 liters of dragon blood.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it for dragon goodies.
Bones, organs.
You have all the bones and stuff. I mean, but you have to carry this thing around if you're going to try to sell it. But it's not like it's treated, and it's not like it's going to decompose at a normal rate.
Put it in the bag of colding.
The whole dragon cannot go in the bag.
I mean, stuff that would rot, organs and stuff.
I'm gonna.
Okay, if we're gonna pick, let's say I mean, it's a giant fucking dragon. Like, what bones are you putting in the bag of colding to try to preserve?
Well, the bones can stay out because they're not going to rot.
I can cast Gentle Repose on it.
What?
I can cast Gentle Repose. It'll be fine for 10 days.
Oh, okay.
Terrence, this is...
Even so, it's like the heart.
This thing's heavy as shit. Is it gonna, affect how this flies?
Yeah, probably. That's why I want to get it cut up.
Oh, give me a roll for the dragon heart too.
Okay.
Give me a nature roll for the dragon heart.
11.
11. It's not perfect. You as you get into the innards of the dragon, you can see the innards of this like kind of a base of a red dragon. At one point, it's been mutated at some point, but the heart is about as big as you are, and it's just with its own kind of inner light, kind of still. It's still, but still radiating heat. You try your best to try to dissect it, but as soon as you cut it out, all of the light or any sort of magic that's been in it is completely gone. It's just a regular dragon heart, still worth some money, but not as much as something that was preserved.
I hand it to Terrence, and then kind of just lick my fingers, and I'm going to bed.
What do you do with the rest of the dragon corpse?
I think we should chuck it in a ditch.
I agree.
I mean, anything of value should be taken out of it, and then
You've gotten everything that you can think of.
yeah, and just flush it down that cave.
Okay. You find a particularly coarse river that's with pretty strong current. Just chuck it on the side. What?
Instead of doing that, maybe we can use that to bait the smoke dragon.
That's pretty good. Can we hide it somewhere?
Well, we've all had a rest, or
I haven't.
So we could we can make a plan to just kind of lay the corpse out, and
That thing is much faster, though, than this one was.
the smoke dragon.
Yeah.
No, it was slower. It
was slower than the obsidian one.
was just more
Oh,
creative.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought that was the fast one. Okay.
Yeah, no, but the smoke dragon was the more creative, more intelligent one.
Gotcha.
The one we killed, it wasn't there, and then it was, and then it just blasted your ass so bad, Quincy.
Oh, he felt it. He felt it about 3 times.
I think we should not enrage the remaining ones. I say we chuck it.
I think we should hide it. I think we'll hide it, come back for it. Once I'm feeling better.
Come back for it.
I
we just
love the
don't
bait
want
idea.
the ancient dragon to see it. If we could use it to lure the smoke dragon away, and ambush it in a similar manner, then it could prove useful.
What if this is our entrance? We're only here to get in the damn library. This is our distraction.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what's our end goal? I don't think our goal is to kill all the dragons.
And then we'll kill every dragon that's ever lived after we kill all these 3. Yeah, definitely. This could be our ticket in.
Okay.
What do you think? Like back in the canyon? Do we just dump it somewhere?
Well, I'm sure there's a use for it.
Yeah, I think we should repair our ship if we can first.
With what?
I can do a couple mending spells. I don't know how far that will go.
And probably not super far. You're missing like almost an entire top deck at this point, with the holes, the shotgun initial blast, and the giant explosion from the dragon that you pierced its like explosion bladder.
Yeah.
There are no trees around any of
There's
this
fucking
area.
nothing.
Yeah.
Could you make trees grow?
It'll take a while. I have this. I could grow a tree, but this is like a super powerful magical item. I don't want to just like. I mean, I guess I could stick it here as like
Yeah.
a relay point, but we couldn't take the ship with us.
No, that's all right.
Hey, you know what we could do?
Paint a bunch of wood.
What?
Oh,
Paint a bunch of
Yeah.
wood.
To do what?
Just back-
to use the magical paints to make us.
That's a great idea. Yeah, Anoff could paint the ship, and it'll look really good. That's a really good idea.
I'll say that'll put the reserves of the magic paint probably pretty low.
Probably
If you
all
do
of
that.
it. That's a pretty good idea.
We'll roll for it. It might be all of it, it might not be, but either way it's going to end up being pretty low or completely gone.
I don't... Okay, what if we just took a little break? So the one's missing, we still have the corpse. If we're able to fly back, fix the ship, come back, we still have the corpse. We can still use it as bait. We can...
It's a lot of fuel to burn.
Not if we go slow. Who's to say we have to go...
Not if you go slow, yeah.
And here's my thought. How about we bring a tree with us? We can uproot a goddamn tree, put it on the airship, fly it out there, plant it, and then move back and forth if we need to.
I don't think
It's
I don't
the
think the ship
demon
can
wastes.
support the weight of a whole tree.
I don't think the tree can grow here.
Yeah, I guess. I would know that, wouldn't I?
Who can even do repairs?
Terrence has a spell called Fabricate, or if he has like raw materials, he can just kind of make anything.
Well, like, we could do so much with the paint. We probably don't want to paint.
We don't want to blow it here. Yeah.
Exactly.
It would be great if we were in a tight fix.
I think we're not feeling the magic paint anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we got 10 days on this body till it starts decomposing. I say we just, start taking it slow.
John, how many days of travel was it to get out here?
It was like a week and a half.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Yeah, we're probably looking to actually get into the library.
Were there more... Are you looking for the map?
Yep.
Hey, John, you don't have a picture of the map you could send to the group me offhand, do you?
Is it not in the group me? I thought I keep posting it.
It probably is. I'm just being lazy.
No,
There it is.
If you go up to
I got one.
7.
Bargle.
we don't have to fly all that far south to get to a wooded area.
No, you'll be in the Eldine Reaches, which is kind of like uncharted forest druid land.
Suppose they'd lend us.
But it's like you know how do you remember how Shard is tied to the elemental plane of air, and that was the whole theory of the bomb, is it was going to cut off,
Right.
right? The Eldeen Reaches is tied to the Feywild.
Right, grove of guardian trees. We probably shouldn't go cut down a tree.
Not to mention, you already have kind of clear-cut enemies in the Feywild. Anything in winter and anything in summer.
I
Well, we
vote.
do need to prepare the ship.
Oh, and anything in autumn, too.
What was the autumn thing?
Vulcanvelve.
Oh, okay. One is all you need.
I still kind of think we should slow roll it south until we see tree growth and repair the ship.
I'm good with
I
that.
like it.
Yeah, it'll only take a day or two.
So, do you see on the map where it says the Lake of Fire?
Yeah.
That's where you guys are. That's the Lake of Fire, the large active volcano. So you have, with the Shadow Crags, you have to go kind of over that mountain range to the south. And then you can end up going into the western part of the Eldeen Reaches.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Yep.
Is that what you're going to do? What are you doing with the dragon carcass?
Taking it with us, right?
You put gentle repose on it, right?
Yep.
I guess it's just tied down on deck.
Okay. You guys sail southwards. You see the Shadow Crags. They are a very dry mountain range. It's not quite high enough to be frost-ridden, but it's definitely high enough to be cold. And above the timber lines, there's not a lot of trees. If you can imagine Mordor, that's what it is. It's just like, it's just mountains and rocks and crags and perilous drops and sharp, sharp ridges. You make your way over the Shadow Crags within a couple days, and you see beyond that just the open, wide sea of emerald. That's the the Eldeen Reaches. It's just pine trees, deciduous trees, just as far as the eye can see, constantly covered in a thick layer of fog because of the clouds that roll up against the Shadow Crags and stay there. Specifically here, the fog is very, very thick. The trees, very, very tall. And Ballstar, you kind of feel the energy of things that are very, very old.
Can you commune with the locals and maybe bargain us into some timber?
Well, if Terrence uses that spell, we don't need to. It just kind of happens.
What do
But
you
he
mean?
needs material, right?
Right.
This is going to be very transactional, I
But,
think.
I mean, you can just like take trees and make it into a bunch of wood.
I think anything we take from here, they're going to want back. And, like, probably more than we took from it.
We've got money.
I mean, do we need to ask? We can just go into the that border of the forest and do it there.
Well, suppose we turn somebody's grandmother into the high deck of our ship.
I think we should probably ask. They're pretty mad at me.
I think if we ask, they're just gonna say no.
No, but that's the thing. We could like maybe negotiate with them and like.
It's easier to ask forgiveness than permission.
I mean, we've done that like 6 times with them, and they don't like us very much.
Exactly. So what makes you think they're gonna ever say yes?
Well, like, how many times can you keep saying, "Sure, it's fine," before you just start retaliating? Let me just like try to talk to him or something.
We don't even know who they are.
Are these trees magical or connected with the Feywild in some way?
That's like, yeah. Let me just like feel it out. We'll just get close to the border, and I can like do a thing. Is it okay if we just get close before we go into it?
I would appreciate making an informed decision.
Okay. I just want to do a commune with nature once I'm like kind of crossing into the area.
Okay. You guys cross over the Shadow Crags and see this kind of like fog-ridden forest, this specific part of the western Eldine reaches. As you cross over the timberline, you can see evergreen trees begin to kind of like dot the landscape. You go a little bit further, you find a copse of healthy-looking trees you can see. These trees all done as the evergreen fades to like a beautiful dull red rust color to a gorgeous like red yellow. You can see everything around you is like in the midst of fall. You guys take a landing in a clearing it's not too sparse, but it's big enough for your airship to fit, rather small. You can see all around you the brown and the brown colors that go to like a bright yellow all around you, as there's just a little bit of a nip in the air. You land the airship. Ballstar steps off into a clearing. All around you are trees. Every once in a while, you just kind of hear the very faint sound of a leaf hitting other leaves as it falls from the tree branch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a, I guess just perception check. Is there any like sound of life or anything around?
Yeah, sure.
18.
You look around, you can see deeper into the forest, away from the clearing, you can see there's probably a herd of deer. There's one particularly large elk. Like, when I say large, like, very big, maybe like 16 feet long, staring dead at you through all of the trees in the clearing. You can see the light reflecting off of its eyes. It just makes direct eye contact with you.
I just stare back and don't move. See what it does.
It's a tense moment. It takes a couple steps forward and just like nods its head down and puts its antlers towards you.
I get ready to shillelagh that bitch real hard.
Okay. You get ready, and the moment never happens.
Okay. Just staring.
Just staring.
Alright. I guess I'll do a speak with animals.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna ask, are there people like us around here somewhere?
There's a moment of silence. and then a no.
Are we offending you? Can we go someplace more discreet?
Yes. Leave.
I'm just gonna ask which way.
Out.
Alright. Is this like a magic... Is this a magic deer?
It's a very big one.
Like insight or arcana or nature or something? What could I do to...
What do you think you want to roll?
Is this a normal ass deer or is it like a fey thing?
Roll nature.
Okay. 6.
You have no idea.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, hey, let's move away from this angry deer.
Okay. Where do you move to?
Did it gesture any general direction? Anywhere the deer told me to go away.
He just said out.
Alright, so just move like, I don't know, a quarter mile.
Tell him we can't leave till we fix the boat.
Oh, sure. Alright. Our big house is broken. We want to move real soon. There's a lot of us and we're strong, but we want to leave.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Uh, 14.
There's a pause. There's no words that come to you. There's just a long, strong silence as you feel it kind of moves closer to the clearing a little bit, along with another series of deer behind it, just normal looking. They all kind of like prance off in a different direction, but it moves a good 100 feet towards and just watches.
Is it like circling us or like flanking us or something?
Not flanking, just watching.
Alright.
Can we just borrow some trees and you replace them as we leave so they'll grow back?
Yeah, I could do that. I just don't know if these are like... I'm afraid to do anything here.
That elk looks like good jerky.
Yeah. So did the dragon. I don't think this fool knows anything. I think he just wants us to leave. Let's just move like a quarter of a mile away from here.
Do you think that'll help?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'll go back in the thing, move a little bit away.
I can catch that. What?
I'll get back in the fang and just move a little bit away.
Okay. You want to go like a mile away? Quarter mile?
Just a little bit. A quarter mile away in a random direction.
You go to random direction. Looks like all of this is still kind of in the midst of fall. Everything kind of looks the same as you. Like I said, it's just a sea of emerald and yellow and red. As you're continuing on, you go a little bit. You land. There's not really a lot of clearings, but you can find a nice place between the Shadow Crags and the border of the forest where you can land.
Yeah. Take her down. Just look outside, make sure it's safe. I'm just trying to ritual cast Commune with Nature, but make sure I won't get my ass kicked.
You're gonna commune with nature. Well, what is commune? Read me commune with nature really quick.
It gives me a 3-mile wide series of questions if I'm out in an open area. So I can get like locations of like terrain or buildings or like specific celestial or like influence from other planes.
But you get questions.
I get I get like 2 or 3 questions. I can't remember.
I think it's 3.
I'm looking it up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Three questions here.
Okay.
So, just yeah, I guess I'll ask if there's any powerful Fae within 3 miles.
Sure. Powerful Fae? No.
Okay. And then I'll ask if there's any towns, any kind of civilizations or buildings of any kind nearby.
You get the gatekeepers. Beware.
Keepers beware. Okay. And then I'll just ask for like general terrain and bodies of water.
No bodies of water, like a couple miles. General terrain, rocky, mountainous, evergreen trees. That's it.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll just go back to the guys, and I don't think there's anything too creepy around here, but they said there's something called the
Gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers. I'm gonna write that down.
Roll a history check.
Okay. Nine.
You feel like you've heard of him before. It's not really something that Radolf ever told you about. You've been more concerned about, fighting back and keeping nature versus civilization. He's mentioned the gatekeepers maybe once or twice, like in your training. And they were always the ones that he held in respect. Always the ones that lived in the Eldeen Reaches, the ones that separated this world from the next. It's a whole tribe of very extremely powerful people, druids that live in the Eldeen Reaches, and their whole cause is to try to hold back apocalypse.
Okay.
They've been doing it for centuries. They were someone that maybe Radolf had some basic training with, but I think Radolf's not really the person to stick with somebody for a long time. I think he maybe was trained by them initially and then fucked off and did his own thing. All you can remember is that most of them are orcs or half-orcs. They are savage, barbarous, and completely devoted to holding back the apocalypse. They are at war with the ones called the Children of Winter.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just fill in everybody about the gatekeepers and a little bit I know about them. Yeah, so we're not gonna piss off any ghosts or anything, but they could presumably be anywhere. I think we're fine getting supplies here.
Yes, I think as long as we replace the land that we shaved down with some new growth, I don't see why anyone would be resentful.
Yeah, I can do plant growth and stuff.
I say replace it double.
Make it rain.
Right.
Does somebody? Do you guys want to look out? I'm just feeling a little paranoid.
Sure, let's I guess gather around and make a little stack of lumber. Really all we need, not that much. Too much to ask for.
Are you casting the spell, Terrence? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I assume we need to fell a couple of trees and put them in a stack next to the ship.
No, you just. The spell says you convert raw materials into products of the same material. For example, you can fabricate a wooden bridge from a clump of trees.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah,
Oh, so you don't need to chop anything down at all.
Yeah, right. So
just pull up the ship to the forest and grab and snag a few trees with the spell.
it takes 10
What's the
minutes.
spell?
It takes. It's called fabricate.
Fabricate. Okay. So it's as easy as like stepping off of the ship, getting next to a couple of trees, and casting a spell, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
So like a couple of minutes.
Takes 10. It takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay. Terrence steps off. What's everybody else doing as he's kind of concentrating?
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on us, and I'm just gonna be doing paranoid perception checks.
What about Alan?
I'm gonna keep watch and look non-threatening.
Okay, roll a perception check.
14.
14. You going through, Terrence is in the clearing, kind of doing, he's picked his little group of trees. You kind of like go off into the distance a little bit, just trying to figure out any sort of threats. As you get closer, you notice there's a couple of weird fabrications hanging in some of the trees. Animal bones woven with some kind of simple yarn, like dream catchers almost, hanging from a couple of these trees. As you look around, you see more of these kind of weird totems hanging off. Not super clustered together, but every once in a while as you're walking through, again, it's super heavy fog. You can see these clusters of strange totems. Nothing overtly disturbing. It's not like human bones or anything, but it's enough to give you a little bit of a pause. However, you don't sense anything. Ball Stars over in the other direction also senses these, but specifically these as tomes of warding.
Oh.
That are directed towards the Shadow Crag Mountains. Things that would keep evil things away. Charms, totems, that sort of thing. Really more superstitious than anything that powerful, as far as you know. As you sit there, kind of look around, you feel a little bit weird as you're looking around that some of the trees that Terrence is doing this spell on is containing a few of these totems and such, but it's nothing that'll give you like a lot of pause. You wait 10 minutes, kind of look around in the fogginess. Terrence completes the spell, transforms these trees into the top deck of the airship. You can kind of feel the surge of energy as you look around. Maybe like 13 to 14 trees have just been completely obliterated, like as if they were never there before, just leaving holes in the ground where the roots once were. The top of the airship seems to be repaired, and the fog rolls into the emptiness that the trees that you guys took.
Alright, so how is the replanting operation?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the plant grave. There we go.
Michael, what's that spell where I can leave like a message somewhere? Like some kind of
Magic mouth?
yeah. I think that's what I'm looking for. Is there another similar one? Where you can like leave a message encoded somewhere?
So does plant growth say?
It is a 100-foot radius where everything in the area becomes thick and overgrown.
Yeah, pretty easily you can replace the trees that you just took.
Okay.
How long does it take?
It's instantaneous.
Oh wow! Throw up a
Wait.
hand.
Casting time. What? Never. Yeah. It's one action. We're good.
Oh wow! Yeah, 6 seconds. You throw up a hand. Everything that you've just taken immediately grows out of the holes that you guys left.
Saddle up.
Yeah.
Did Terrence notice any of these totems or anything? Wardings?
Yeah,
I think you did.
I'll
They're pretty
tell
easy to
everybody.
find. They're higher up in the tree. They're wardings, totems, superstitious nonsense, as far as you can tell.
Alright. Ballstar, do you think those totems should be replaced? Does Terrence get a sense that there's like a wall of these all along the tree line?
I mean,
Perception check.
They're more cosmetic than anything that I know. It's
It's a natural one.
You didn't notice any other ones besides the ones that are just here.
Oh well.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea. I've never really done one before. You want to try?
Well,
They're like Christmas ornaments, man. They're
yeah, I'm
festive.
gonna actually detect magic on the next one down.
Okay. You get a little bit of residual magic from it. Nothing intense. Looks like it's some sort of abjuration. But it's weak.
Alright. Well, we can at least leave a little message. A bit of an apology and thank you. I'm gonna cast Magic Mouth.
What?
It's a spell.
Yes. It says you implant a message within an object within range that is uttered when a trigger condition is met. So I'm just going to cast it in one of the trees. And the condition is that when a fey creature has to be a humanoid creature comes within 50 feet, that it gives a message.
Saying what?
Let's see. Recites a message in your voice and at the same volume that you spoke.
Sorry.
Okay, it says it can either just trigger once or it can repeat it every time the trigger occurs. So, just in case it gets tripped by an animal or something, I'm just going to have her repeated. 150 feet. It does say 30 feet. It could be it says the triggering circumstance can be as general or as detailed as you like. So no, it'll be like a humanoid.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll just record a message saying, many apologies. Had to harvest some supplies from these lands. May have disabled your totems. Advised you to replace them if it's concerning to anyone.
Alright. You put that out to re-trigger anytime another humanoid comes in. Anything else you guys want to do? The top deck seems to be repaired. Airtight, as far as you can tell at this point, after the spell.
We're ready to jet.
Headed back?
Yeah.
Good.
Alright. You guys throw out the spell, get in the airship, take one kind of long look along the forested, foggy edge. Nothing that you can currently see. You take off back over the Shadowcrag Mountains. Where are you going?
We're gonna do whatever you guys think we should do with the body.
I think generally we're heading back towards the volcano.
Yeah, back to
Sure.
like a fire.
What's your plan?
I think set up a ideal location for the distraction. And then talk about how we can try to get the dragons away from the door for a little bit. Where we can get inside.
Terrence, how detailed is telekinesis? Can you make it look like a dead dragon is flying?
Oh my. Well, this dragon doesn't have any skin, you see.
But I mean, from afar, it might look like.
Well, I think I would need to be close enough, and I don't know if our ship's disguise is smart enough to, or convincing, or advanced enough to fool a dragon. We
Yeah,
we
good
might
point.
also suspend the corpse from ropes and just tug on them like a puppet show.
Yeah.
I'm just not skilled enough.
Alright. Well, that's out.
I mean, my original thought was to try and draw one or more of the dragons out to the corpse, place it upwind, and let the scent reach them while we sneak around from behind to get into the library or stage another assault, depending on if we can draw out another single minor dragon without upsetting the grand ancient dragon.
Well, I think as soon as they find out that this one's dead, they're going to be furious and want to come after us.
Well, perhaps, but
My main thought is like how, alright, we're gonna set up this like horrible tragedy for them to find. How do we relay that to them? How do they understand that there's a distraction without kind of blowing our cover?
well, we should not be in the area. I don't think we want them to know that we're here at all.
So how do we make them find their family member real far away?
Well, I imagine their senses are fairly acute. We probably just place it upwind, and I imagine eventually the scent would reach them from miles away.
Could I do like a memory check or something? I'm like, the weather's probably not that predictable, right? Like,
Well, around here it's generally pretty dry and a little bit cold and windy. It doesn't really change very much more than that. Closer to Labyrinth, it seems to rain a little bit more. But here, the only rain that you get isn't something that's soaking. It's just like sprinkling or, random little bits of moisture. What were you trying to figure out?
I don't even know. I guess if there were any like predictable wind patterns or something, like how would we put this thing upwind of something? Like I don't know how that would work.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the bait is a great idea. I just don't know how we like deliver that message to the dragons?
I don't think we need to deliver anything. They will discover it by themselves if we place it in the right place.
That's a big assumption, though. Like, maybe they will eventually, but, like, who knows when? Who knows how long we'll be out here?
I mean, it's not really a bad idea. They fly around so much. If we could just put it on the ground, you know, a couple miles out.
And then what? Just wait for the big one to fly away?
I didn't think the big one moved around much.
It was pretty slow, from what I remember.
Well, that's why I say if they it was to draw out the smoke dragon, the gray dragon, we had an opportunity to take another dragon out of the equation. If not, then they already know. Assuming they already know that this obsidian dragon is missing.
I don't know if they do. I mean, it's been what? Like a day? Half a day?
Yeah, a day or half a day, yeah.
I mean, it could be gone. I don't think they necessarily know it's dead at this point. Do you want to do another little recon thing? I'm assuming they're not going to miss him yet.
I
Well,
think
we don't have to use the corpse. We can stow it away and perhaps sell the meat later or for something else.
I think dump it in the waste, miles off, and then we just keep watch again. Move in when the existing dragon flies out.
That sounds good to me, because then if they are able to find the thing, they'll have to fly all the way the hell out here to come get it. Yeah, that's fine with me. Because I don't want to be flying around with that thing, you know, too close to him.
Alright, so what do? Dump it? Like, how far away do you dump it? Where do you dump it? What's the logistics here?
How many miles away are we from the volcano at this point?
From the labyrinth to the volcano, I'd say it's probably like 7 or 8 miles.
Oh. Yeah, we'll just dump it here.
Where's here?
At the labyrinth?
Wherever the hell we are now. If we just want the thing to be found far away from its home.
Well, I don't think they crossed into the southern
Fair
area.
up, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to cross the mountain range.
Okay, so once we get back into the Demon Waste area, then we'll just kick it overboard? What do you guys think?
Why not go back toward the cavern?
Yeah.
That's where he went to fight big monsters. Maybe it died.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
You leaving, Joe?
Yeah, I got an early thing at school.
Okay. This is probably a good place to end anyway.
Yeah.
So tell me exactly where you dump the body and what your plan is from now on.
I'd say we could kind of rough up the corpse a little bit to make it look like a little more like a natural scene, like somehow the dragon was killed and then
Didn't we skin it?
you know,
and blow
animals
up its
started
head?
picking at it and tearing it apart rather than like a actual butchering process.
Yeah. Currently, I said the caverns are probably still filled with a pretty strong current of water. Anything you want to do there, or just dump it?
I think we want. I don't think we want to put it in like a crevice, right? We want it to be visible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe just like up on one of the ledges or something.
Okay. So you're gonna put it up on a canyon top somewhere? Try your best to try to look at, like, try to make it as natural looking as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys crest one of the canyon edges of the labyrinth, and kind of dump it off, dress it up as best you can. We'll roll next time for it.
Sure.
You guys look off 7 or 8 miles in distance in that large fucking volcano. You can see the clouds begin to kind of gather around it as more lightning kind of strikes the opening of the volcano. You can just see, even 7 miles off, a large explosion, eruption. Lava spewing for miles in every direction. On the other side of the volcano, lava spurting out of one side to fill the lake of fire up. You dump it, try to dress the body as best you can. As you look off in the distance, you feel just a little sense of foreboding. And that's probably a good place to end for tonight.
Oh boy.
I want to tell you, the dragon you guys fought, where'd it go? Challenge 16, 243 hit points. Yeah, he was pretty, for even challenge rating 16, 243 is pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
Congratulations. He was a bitch.
Yeah.
Along with the challenge rating 4 Swarm and the challenge rating 9 Crab.
Jeez. Yes.
That was a pretty big fight.
It's a heck of a fight.
That was really, really well paced.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Man, it could have gone. Yeah.
That could have gone very
really
bad.
We didn't level up, did we?
No, not quite yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet. You guys are just at that level. It just takes for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I will tell you, the breath weapon thing on him was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was
cool.
1d4 plus 1. That's how many 10-foot bursts he had that he could do on a shotgun. And it was 17d8
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
between each one of those.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was nuts. I was pretty and the dodge action was a bonus action. The nimble thing was
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's brutal.
We'll go back to the smoke monster, or if you do manage to fight him. There's still a huge dungeon crawl and everything, which I'm super excited for. We'll hopefully do that next week, if I'm not dead already.
Yeah, man. Feel better.
Bye, guys. I haven't shipped your Christmas present yet. I want to do it by tomorrow. I just haven't got like the UPS box yet, but hopefully it'll be there soon. Within a couple days when I ship it. So I'll let you guys know. If you guys do get it, I would request that you don't open it until we do a D&D session.
We'll do it over Skype.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. Bye, guys. Love you all.
All right, good night.
Have a good week.
Good night. Feel better.
Love you, man.
Ugh.